Allow me to take the opportunity to thank you members for loving your city and for the contributions you've made. And thank the taxpayers of Mbale. Like we promised, the machine we have here is a brand new machine that has been supplied by Mantruck Uganda. Like we all know that Caterpillar is among the brands that are really good in this. I think, if anything, we might be the first local government to have purchased this. It's quite expensive. It's around 1.2 billion. As compared to Kumatsu, that sometimes goes for around 900 to a billion, somewhere there. So it's slightly expensive, but more powerful than you would imagine. I think we now fulfill the promises we made to our people, that the small taxes they are paying will not be shared among us as allowances, but while we'll take something, we'll need to do something for purposes of legacy, and the way we've been struggling with the roads, the current machines operating, we borrowed from Jinja, the regional office in Bugembe. So you can imagine what we are going through to have some of these roads done. So I believe I not promise that with the current machine now that is ours, we'll be able to do all the small roads within the entire city. I know we've sorted this out. We are now left with the major thing, that is the vibrator, the roller. I've told the engineer that he also makes a plan on that, say that we can also order for it. Fortunately, the understanding we have with the Mantruck is that as long as we can do 60% of the payments, they're able to supply, and then we keep making small installments. So I'm sure by next week, the engineer should have started also on the process for us to acquire the roller. That one that compacts the what? The road after the machines have gone through. Currently, we are borrowing from the district, but we are now trying to run away from that, and also don't want to only wait until we shall be supplied with. So I want to thank the councillors because they have sacrificed. They have gone for a number of months without pay of their allowances. We reached a level where people thought we are just playing around. You've heard the stories flowing around. But we've been patient. And the most important thing is not how much we exchange with our people, but what we do that actually demonstrates who we are and is the legacy we are trying to leave behind during this time of office. So I want to thank everybody for their patience. I know there's been a lot of talk here and there, but that is bound to happen wherever there is something and whenever you expect something and it's taking long. For me, I take it always positively. It is actually what drives us to even move a bit faster. So the machine has finally arrived. Possibly Monday we shall be officially commissioning it, and then we shall push it on the roads to start working immediately on our roads. The current one we have seen, is already down. And the local revenue has not only purchased this car. This, I think, now the third or fourth. Remember, we reached here, there was nothing. We started with the pickup for education. We bought a pickup for administration, and then we bought now the SAF for the mayor's office. So while people blame us for possibly trying to get machines that are slightly stronger, but it helps for us not to purchase again. If all this we got them around, our efforts would have been directed to other areas. But we are now doing this because this wasn't there. Then we don't want to buy something that will break tomorrow. So whatever we are doing, we are trying to look at quality and something that can long last. So with what we have now, we'll have no reason whatsoever not to grade the roads as we try to tarmac some of them. I think on Tuesday, 25th this very month, we are launching another phase of USIMID. That has to do with our designs on the roads we are going to work on. So I think our people should expect the best as we talk now. So of course, we'll not forget our former town clerk, Mr. Ambrose. We worked out this with him, and we really want to thank him and wish him the best in wherever he is. We've now received Mr. Mbale, who seems to be also much better So it means that the persons we are now getting, we are sure we should deliver Mbale to its former glory. Thanks so much.
We still have some broken bridges, especially in Bangladesh.
Yes, we have issues with bridges. I think we have around 10 bridges that were totally washed away. We made a write-up in the last road fund meeting we had with the team, and we requested, because to do a bridge is quite costly. One bridge can cost us between 400, 300 to something million. And remember, road fund, we more or less get that amount if you put aside the 1 billion that we are now being given. So we agreed in principle when we shared with the Office of the Prime Minister, the Minister of Works. They had promised that they would do some affirmative action towards repairing those bridges. We requested our MPs, especially Karim, to arrange a meeting with the Minister of Works, so that we can have a one-on-one. We have this explained, and then maybe he can guide us on how we are going to work on them. But I'm sure that after this, because we are doing a lot of spending on some of this, then again we shall be moving into the phase where whatever is collected goes towards some of the repairs, and then in the future we'll now be focusing on upgrading some of these roads, so that we know that our local revenue has now upgraded a certain road from the what we have now, gravel, to at least what, bitumen or tarmac roads, the one we locally call tarmac. So that will be the plan for the future. Yeah.
Kumukisa guno kubanga nsima bana Mbale City mwesizana kubanga mwanya lisi siringi zigulire gulede eno niyo siringi zo muwegu musolo isanga bati property rate sini gumusolo gweso musasula mpye ni gumukisa guno kubanga ni baza town clerk waffe uwaza waba ni chirozo chi Mr. Mbale City nti kwasima mabi niyo li 40 poto male nsime bakansala nti nga nubona bakansala boss be mu Mbale City abasinga mbere bazi jimie singa kebafuna guna sitting allowance bagumusala lwesonga nti mbere siringi kubusa kugulena ni grade zingudo zini mbere kezinyale kukolewa ni grade F nujubone nkade mbe kenya yakolewa ni zingudo zo nadaka kusinga zingudo ziri ibomboyi irwaso ibukonde na manyonyi ni bukasacha na ati kwa nyalishe kwafunire grade ati kukusubira kuti next financial year kasa kubanga kwamale kusasula grade ai kubenga kufune rola iza kubanga imina kwira mu kufune niyo kyesanga watu wotaboza kino kiza kwogesa umuwegu musolo na dala w'Embale amanya ati siringesa alikuzita akuntu akulana akutufu
Mbale City Development Forum kumulimo kuri hutse Mbale nyange yi umongeza romari Mbale is moving step by step inyange yi baye ku musolo abe mu rugonya bari kama pese kesi basasura aye bakakabani basahunzira bakura tsimoro hatse bameya bakura tsimoro hatse batawunikiraka bakura education ne barume bari kuri hurera ibashini yikene limetsinguto oba munyingi oba mu ruongo oba wa imashini kane yolewo oba kama bari kaluke ne karusewo no bikimisale kane kisambule kirusewo ne kale isi hurumera nano ndihusima tawunikiraka Mbale City watsire 40 poto nsime meya na mugali ni kansala zibewe uyu hali yakwese babiriremo kuba tsiro mabetsiro mebwa ku street Mbale Mbale is a city of 7 rooms in a day buli nyanga lukambo lwongene fitina binano nenga busyerenga ni kuli bamali oba kuli babandu tsiro motsi fana tsiro tsini kuba umurisa nyaho bahono tsiro motsi la itsongereta ata abantu bali batsiro motsi mbibano bakwara so umuntu ngo murangisi we kwarasa we kolola we rola mumuni oba bikere byaboroka kuriko kapaka wa ensali vale washena ko beka nsiriko kapasanda wa ensaji kwara ko kapasana kawako nena mugali tsiro mutsesa mukani hatsiro tsamu yetire nabi humukwarasa niyo tsakole hauligase oba sisi indusiye kubonera kuba imashini sobona ikatapire yi originengene kunyeba tsakahimaruku mulemeche abangereza khafune independence ngani eri maruku yaberi matsingu to kwa mairo ahaha yoleswamu pake machine yengene yakure busenyene oba befi bachikulisa ne machine yisibone itsa kuramba chimikongo mikarano ngamba isitseta ari hwara misire sengo umuntu montenya tsinguto hwara mira ari nayo excavator hahali mamaramu hali matsingova kamese bwese kakendera iswanga holi drainage hufune nayo roller imina tsinguto bulayi ni moto hetsu ya kamezi Mbale kane koboleo imiriye ate nasega mumbona muri ndi hutsu mye konsamvu nensibo ni kamani ka kenda timo ntase tsesibo na bulayi ate ndi kuboye kukana siri masesi bodeni sibitsa bulayi inyuma sitsana abe muminyasa aruhusa sola kimisoro ibukonde irwaso ibumboyi ni bisinza bibindi ni bandu mutawuni mono bahakanisa Mbale fune kimisoro muno muri bari yafsa kimisoro kumukambangana mwitsanano mubone imashini iyi Bulisi babanza kumusoro umwene ebanze ingena asasura kamapesi imisoro ekyo sikitsabo samaro simba sitsakhulya kimisoro kyenywe tsimbe babezirya kamapesi ano sawa ari habone khuri ari Mbale he milia ninga bakeni mungu tumabone ho tibili ari tsigeni ne mashini yetsa khumilisa tsindo sura tsimiliye mbawo sinara mata kale naramire watenyira Hakim ndi member wa City Development Forum
era shimini nge Mbale yashuhileho Mbale abe kanihibwaho nabi hunyoa meya na mugali na musima ngabo opposition isendwe ni RM na musima humya hakirano chesi itsiyeho abe yano number 1 road mayor abe ali ni moto hata number 2 education abe ali ni moto hata number 3 town clerk na abe ali ni moto hata number 4 bona wafune shuma shili matsingudo wabona hurari Mbale nga municipal council na dala Mbale City na mugalama huchitwira mwiro nenga husawa tsino atiya otsimoto ha tsino nga tsiliwo hali na iwatsi yehushindi abe mbuka meya yangarurawo angabo opposition binana tsanina byota analihera meyo holashi uwiraho nga wakoboye bula inga wakobolata meyo litsa na yalina nihiraho sawa tsino uruhumu balira ubindu byesa kule bino tsimoto atsesiye Mbalatsi tsitsiye mahona kewe amahutiano kimisoro buli mundu complaining ari mbao shesti holata ne kimihoro kimisoro subiranda ari sawa tsino Mbale mu misoro husoroza tsimoto hatsiliwo education ya demoto hayafuna accident nenga nayo bachikula shitufu bizo bihali bitwelata bikanishibwa nabi nenga imoto hayi ukhwitsa na yubredai yitsiye mu bizibu bikali kubanga abe abandu tsiro mutsikanihibwa bali amapesa basolozo khwamani babala ibitsata ukhwamashina nembonandi waholereho imoto hayu khwitsa kali share nabi mu bandu besu bembale kubona khuraye kwanga batsiro mutsikanihibwa itsindi tsina shendezebwa kubanga arabe tsingudo tsimbitso tsyakulimibwa abese susubira bese misitse bindi bikali bilaita yosi moto hayari nolayo kubanga ebaloma bali buijo abene bikanisa bonyene ife khuli ni moto hata nari subirandi bakulembeze nge banitsi moto hata kimilime kichenda tawe monitoring muna monitoringa muriena kubanga abeme yachenda bubi unyala wachenda wa supervising abantu ngoli ni moto hata ari subirandi ibindu binga byose byabeyeho ibindu byose binachendebwa shitufu ibindu byambulozo chenyangatsya shitufu aba muni buzi bubwewe ngo mundi butambata nenga usubira kuri byesa akoleho byesa alihele inyuma ni town clerk witsileyo hale usubira kuri nayongeyeho ubona kuri Mbale holashina imiliyo buzi bubundi bwesimbona Mbale rukumiliyo nenga nadala beyeshe abantu bakulisira ho street bale babesha itiliye hurusa hesi kubona kuri town clerk omushakayo naye shindu ishonga nanihile hushiyambako abana bakulisa kila matikiba hali bakoboye mu butale kubona kuri Mbale yongera humiliyo kama sinana ngi Rwanda Moses mwiharu wa Mbale.